Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was play that funky music, White Boy. I always thought that this was a song played by Black Boy, but it looks like it's played by a white boy. Um, there's something. There was another similar song. That song is. I think it's. That's a song called Super. I think I'll do the song later, but in the meantime, somebody's asking me to do this song called "Play That Funky Music, White Boy." Now the riff is actually I was playing the bass riff all the time. It's okay. Let's work this out. Okay. The friend of mine is asking me to work out on the same style. How do you do the what is that? The tab thing, tab thingy. It's not the E A D G B E. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Okay, so that's a tab. So the tab will look like this. It will look like a 0 on the E, and then 7 5 7 on the A, and then you do a hammer on 5 7, and then another 5 7 on the A string. I think this is more abrupt, and basically that's the entire riff. I think no, in fact. Okay, you notice that later on, this riff is based on the E chord. No, it's not E chord. This is the E9 chord. Okay. Okay. Let me show you again. Very easy. This is the E7. E7. This is the E chord. This is the E7. Remember, John Lennon actually used this E7 instead of this E7. Okay. And then if you were to this E7 was modified by a guy called Jimi Hendrix. He prefers this. I think better use a practical. Basically, this E9 is a. Okay, let's start with the. You're basically playing the same chord as E7. This first, on the 7th fret, okay, A. And you're playing 6 on the D. On the D, you're playing the 6th fret, and then you're adding on. No, you start with this finger, the middle finger. We call it the hantu finger. Okay. So you hit the 7 on the A, and you hit the 6 on the D. And again the 7 on the D, G, and then you add another pinky on the 7th of the B string. But basically what's happening is that you're going to block the last string too. So what string is going to sound for this E9 is basically this. 7th, the 6th on the D, the 7th on the G, and the rest of the strings are blocked. So basically what you're doing is that. Okay. So the bass run will be and the rhythm will be this chord will be played together with this. Simultaneously. Okay. The strumming is a bit. There's a lot of scratches, like Jimi Hendrix. Okay, so in fact, there's a part where it goes like you're singing, ding ding, they're dancing and singing and moving, and then you go. If you are playing with the music, you can figure out the strumming. Actually you got to get into a groove. Once you get into the groove, because there's a lot of scratches. To get into the rhythm, your hands got to. In fact, even you got to like. It's a lot of strumming involved, but the most dominant. If you play together with a bass, then I can't play both together unless I have dubbing facilities. But basically, just go and see them play live. You probably get the gist of it. So the song goes from E. So when we go up to that, this is the G9. So the G9, the bass actually I'm playing. I put the guitar up. And then it goes to a slide down. And then it's back again to the normal beat. So just remember that, okay? The slide down for this part is it goes down from I'll give you it's a 7/5 on the A, 7 and then 7 on the E, and 7/5/7. Okay, 7 on the E, 5 on the A, 7, and then go and 5 on the E. Okay. 7/5/7/5/7. This is the open string. Okay, so 5/7 is on the A string. I think you can probably work it out. Go up to. Okay. Then there is there is also you can and then there's one part it goes up to, and then the slide down. Or it's better this It's the same as this. So you don't learn the other one. The other one is too high up. It actually goes down from 14 to it goes down from 14, 12, 14. There's another guitar playing this. I think mostly the lead guitarist is playing from there. And there's another guitarist playing. Okay. And of course, there's also the lead. And the lead part, you play the lead on this, the E minor scale. Okay, I gotta go closer for this. The E minor scale for the it's on the 12th fret where the two dots are here. Okay, 12, 15, 12, 12, 15, 12, 14, 14, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. Basically, the frets are there here. And you can also go up to this two here. So the lead also goes up to for the lead. As I on all my lessons, just learn about this scale. I just learn the scale again. 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 14, and do a lot of bending. Basically, you're bending this so that you reach this key. Basically, if you bend that, most of the time the lead will be different. As I said, the lead is mainly Goreng, so you can work out the lead. And you running, Goreng. Okay, but most of the time this is bass. Okay, and the bass is it's a bit similar to the. You heard of this guy called what? the blind singer. What's his name? Stevie Wonder. Oh no. That's Superstition. Later on, I will run through that song with you all. I think it's about the riff is very, very similar. Okay, so basically that's the riff for the song. You try and work it out. It's quite easy, in fact. It's just one riff all the time. Okay, let me get back to my face. Okay, you notice I'm having a new mask. This mask, actually, it's not even over my ears. It's there's a rubber band in the back. Because what happened with the earlier mask, my ears get sore, and now I have this over my ears, but I got another rubber band running right across my back. Take out the pressure from my ears, and this was presented to me by a friend, and she wants me to sell it at the shop. It's being sold for 20 ringgit. It's a beautiful mask. It's a lot more comfortable. It locks onto your nose, the wires are stronger. Okay. I find the other mask, what happens is that when you put a rubber band in and pull it up to the back of your head, at the back here, the string snaps. I think the string is like glued on. Here the strings are kind of like they're sewed across the whole mask. It's a better model. And if you want to get any of this mask, it's 20 ringgit. You can come to my shop, and it's on sale here. And this is at USJ 19 Mall. You know how to get to it, right? Come down to Wawasan. See Wawasan Station, the LRT. And then you see the tallest building, and then come to a place, to a shop called, to a supermarket called Matahari. And we are just 2 escalators up from Matahari, and we are selling music, equipment, and stationery. We are called the music station. Yeah, music station, music and station, I think it's short for stationery. So music station makes sense here. And you can get your mask here. Okay, it looks like the MCO is going to be extended for another 3 months. And there seems to be no end to this COVID crisis that we are facing, and it looks like we are going to be spending more time at home. So what should we do? I guess the answer is obvious. Stay home and learn the guitar. I know many of you would be laughing at me and saying, oh, what? Like I got nothing else to do but to learn the guitar. There are some advantages, you know. Learning the guitar not only gives you something to do when you're sitting bored at home, and presently there's nothing much on the TV except dust. On the TV, no, nothing else. In the TV, because on the TV is dust, yeah, right? That's a joke. Yeah, and many are aware that learning the guitar is good because it keeps your fingers moving. Every one of you all know that I'm an old man, right? I don't go up on stage and strut around on the guitar and play the guitar and sing to screaming young fans. No, I'm just an old man, and 5 or 6 years ago I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. That was 5 years ago, but the doctors are still baffled. Why it hasn't affected my fingers when all my other friends, the fingers are, you know, when your fingers are bent, you can bend it this way, but my friends, the fingers are bent that way. It's gone like sideways, bent, and it's bent permanently that way. They can't play the guitar at all. Okay? And why it doesn't affect my fingers is, I think I know the reason. Okay? I've been playing guitar for more than 40 years now. And I find that the osteoporosis doesn't set in because I don't give it a chance to set in. I think if the fingers are stationary, okay, stationary, but you're not doing anything with your fingers, the osteoporosis will set in. Osteoporosis, by the way, osteoporosis means porous bones. Porosis comes from the word porous. Osteo is the Latinate word for bones. I did study all this before. Etymology. Can't use it anymore. So anyway, osteoporosis simply means your bones are porous. And why is your bones porous? Because it lacks calcium. And and the people who go and spend months on the space station, where they are in a weightlessness kind of uh, environment, weightless because no gravity. Yeah? The brain tells them you don't need all your bones anymore because you're weightless. And they come back to Earth 3 months later, 30% osteoporosis. So basically, it's got something to do with the brain telling us, no, the brain is telling you, this guy is moving his fingers, so I think he needs his fingers more. Leave the leave the calcium there, and and what I'm trying to get at is that if you keep playing the guitar, your fingers will keep moving. I know the doctor once gave me a couple of metal balls. He says, this is what we do for osteoporosis patients. You take these two metal balls and you keep rolling it on each other to get the strength back to your fingers. So he gave me these two balls and I lost it. But I didn't need it anyway because you're playing the guitar every day. So yeah, you eventually you're doing what the doctor has advised you. Okay, so there's another simple explanation. I remember once our 93-year-old prime minister, I think he became prime minister second time at the age of 93. I remember him giving a speech. He's a doctor, by the way. He was a former doctor. He gave up medicine. I think he went to politics. He said, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I guess basically that's it. I keep using these fingers to teach. I got no choice. I got to earn some money. And osteoporosis has not set in. Okay, my knees are, of course. The other part of my body, sorry, I probably got to take up jogging to get it back. But as far as the fingers is concerned, it's okay. So, yeah, learn the guitar. Okay, learn the guitar. Just keeping your fingers moving on these frets, and it will strengthen your bones on the fingers. And yeah, I guess that's the only advice I can give you. For the rest of your body, I can't. I'm not a doctor. Okay, then you go to your doctor. Yeah, jogging is good. If you're jogging, yeah, but that's more. If you are jogging with a guitar, if you're jogging with a guitar and you fall into a drain and you break a guitar, you bring a guitar to me, but your body you take it to the doctor. Anyway, I've been asked to. Yeah, I've been called to. Okay. So anyway, this is Frank Jolly signing off. Okay. Hopefully you spend more time learning guitar. Thank you.